Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to another YouTube video from the HVAC Reefer Guy here in Goodyear, Arizona. Today's video is brought to you by the guys at Midwest Tools, the right tools since 1945, and you can find them at midwestsnips.com, midwestsnips.com. And they've been a good friend of mine over the years and very supportive. And Chuck Laparo is a great guy, and I really appreciate him a lot. And I got to meet him at AHR Expo this January 2019, and I can't wait to see him again at 2020 at AHR in Orlando. But he's very supportive, and all the guys are over at Midwest Tools. So today's video is really about the Pookie Buster, and you can see I'm all set up here with some 5/16 screws. Eventually I'm going to move around to the other side because I really want you to see the Pookie Buster in action. I have no idea how it's going to work here on live Instagram, or not live, but live YouTube. And honestly, I don't edit anything out, so what you see is what you get. Also, thank you for the comments. I appreciate you guys sending me the emails and comments. I make sure to answer every single one. And make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and subscribe, because I'm always posting content, and I want to make sure that you guys and gals out there in blue collar and HVAC land and YouTube, and you're getting the content that as soon as I post it out, you're seeing it. But keep the questions coming, and I'll make sure to answer every single one. If you want to get a hold of me direct, and maybe you have something you want to talk about, you can get a hold of me through Gmail at hvacreeferguy@gmail.com. hvacreeferguy@gmail.com. So I'm going to move around to the other side, and I really want to make the video about the Pookie Buster and not me. So Chuck Laparo, I met Chuck over at HR Expo in January 2019, and he was talking to me about the Pookie Buster. Now here's the packaging the Pookie Buster in. Normally there's a 1/4 inch and a 5/16 nut driver that's on there, attachment for your drill, but I went ahead and I broke this out to get ready for today. Now for today, I'm going to be using the Malco. This is the long shank. I'm going to be using the short shank, but I really like the Malco shanks for being able to pull this out, cleaning up the magnet that you see here, and either picking a 1/4 inch or a 5/16. And so today we're going to be using the Malco. It's going to be a short one, along with my Dewalt 20 volt impact gun. I really like this one. It's been with me for a long time. This is the Dewalt XR. It's a brushless, and I've been a long time user of Dewalt. Not really a Milwaukee guy. I bleed yellow with Dewalt. But the story about the Pookie is that on the West Coast here in Arizona and California and places in Nevada, Pookie is the name of duct sealant. And you know, back in the 80s, it used to be called Glencoat, and then it's changed over the years and it became Pookie. And so Pookie is the name, it's just been given. And you know, over the years, these drill points like this one here, the 5/16, it gets embedded in Pookie, and it's really hard to get out. So you can see here, we're going to see if we can't get this screw out. And see what's happened? I can't get it out. I don't do anything pre-recorded. And there, we got it out. But it took some work. It took some work to get it out. And so the Pookie Buster, this guy down in Tucson, Arizona, he actually developed and created the Pookie Buster. And here's what the Pookie Buster looked like. You can see right here, there's the grooves on it. There's some deep teeth on it. I'll try to get into the white area so you can see those teeth. And those teeth are designed to cut through the Pookie and to make it easier to get the screws out. So I'm going to go ahead and take the impact piece out. We're going to put that guy in there. We're going to put the Pookie Buster in. And we're going to see how the Pookie Buster does on this one right here. It's already cut through, but the screw's not coming out, probably because I got it in there. It came right out. Let's try another one. You can see how it's just cutting away at this. Done. You can see I really cut the time down And that's the part that I really want. I'm gonna try to stick it over here to the side so you guys can see it because the drill gets in the way. Let's try to get another screw out with the Pookie Buster. It just really cuts the time down. Look at that. It cuts it right on down. Let's take this guy right here. You ready? We getting it? Are we getting it? Are we trying to get it? I want to make sure you guys can get it in here and really see the Pookie Buster do its job. Done. And so the Pookie Buster is doing everything that it's designed to do. It's cutting through the Pookie and making it so easy to come out. And you know, that's the thing about live. You can't, and not editing, I can't make this stuff up. So here we got some that are really in there. Let's see if we can find it. You can see it just right there with the light. I hope you can see it right there with the light. Let's see what happens with this guy. Done. And look how deep that is. You can see how much Pookie that I put on this screw. It took it right out. And look at the end of the tip. So the tip's got all this, and you just clean it up and you're done, and you don't have to pull. See, it's not getting down inside the tip. It's not getting down inside there. Now on a regular 5/16, it would have been embedded all down inside there. So let's try this guy right here. You ready? Let's look at this guy. We can get in here so you guys can see it. I want to make sure that you can see all of this. The problem is that I use self-tappers. I should have used drill points, so it would have been easier to come out. But look at that. You can see right there with the light how deep that is. And so it cuts right through it. Look, in fact, you can see right there. You can see how much there is. It just cuts right through. And the Pookie Buster definitely did its job. It took it right out. There's some more screws. I probably should have used 5/16 drill points. So it probably would have been easier for it to come out. Let's see if we can get this guy out. You ready? Let's see if you can get it. They're really, the drill tips are not made to come out. Once they're in, they're in. The drill points make it easier to come out. I'll probably have to use drill points next time. Let's see if we can get the guy. Look at that, it's just cutting through. Done. And look how deep that is. Look how much Pookie I put on there. Try to get that one right there. Done. And it took it right out. So definitely Pookie Buster for the win. And look how deep that Pookie is, that duct sealant. You can really see how much I have inside there. And I've been coating this up for the last couple of days and putting these screws in. And so you're gonna wanna get a hold of Chuck, the guys over at Midwest Tools. You can check them out at midwestsnips.com, midwestsnips.com. And this is the Pookie Buster from Midwest Tools, the right tool since 1945. And again, if I would have used the Malco, you saw already how hard it was to get it out because it really wasn't cutting away at the Pookie. And we've been doing all this drilling and all these screw removals, and check it out. Look how clean it is. It's all clean and it's ready to go and ready to be used over and over again. Now in a kit, you get the 5/16 and you get a 1/4 inch, and they're magnetized, they're magnets. There you go. It's a magnetic tip, and it definitely does the job. And that's from the guys over at Midwest Tools. And the Pookie Buster, the right tool since 1945. You can check them out at midwestsnips.com. So Midwest Tools for the win. Huge win today with Midwest Tools. And again, you can't go wrong with live. And it just a huge win. And you got to see the screws come out of the Pookie, and it was no problem. And the Pookie Buster, it busted the Pookie. So as always, work safe, be safe, keep the comments coming. If you need to get a hold of me through hvacreeferguy@gmail.com. You can send me comments. Make sure to turn hit the subscribe button. It's free, totally free. And you can also hit the notification bell so you know when I'm coming up and I've got something that I've just posted. As always, work safe, be safe. Be good humans, be kind to each other, and we will see you next time.